Here we have our car racing game. You can see we have many variables, beautiful track and our racing car. We have score, lifelines and speed. Speed will change in every second and how much time you are on track. On the basis of that, your score will increase. You have 3 lifelines. As you hit by opponent car, definitely your 1 life will gone. And after 3 lives, the game will over. The most interesting part, the speed, is get changed with every second. Like you can see here. By using left and right key, we can move our car like this. And as a surprise, from any point of view, you can see opponent car will come. And we need to save our car. Oh, it's coming from this side. And slowly my speed is also increasing. Oh, my 1 life is gone. Oh, second, last life. Oh my god. Oh, the speed is increasing and car is coming from any side. Okay. Oh, I did it. Is it interesting? Yeah. So ready to make this interesting car racing game with me? Let's go. For this car racing game, the coding is little bit big. For that, we're going to complete this game in 2 videos. Be with us, complete your car racing game step by step and enjoy it a lot. To make this car racing game, I don't want this cat, so first I'm going to delete this cat. And first of all, I'm going to create my background. I need to draw my track. For that, I'm going to paint and I am going to create my backdrop. For that, I'm just select my fill color. Okay, the gray I will select, and then afterwards I'll select this and I will put my rectangle over here. Okay, this one is done. Now I'm going to select this, copy and paste it. Then one more side is also done. Now I want green color. For that, I'm going to fill the color, saturation full, brightness full, and I will select one green color. Okay, make it little dark. Okay, yeah, it's done. Now this color, again I'm going to select this square and I'll make to fill. I'm going to fill this to the full screen and you can see the result. It's done. Yeah, it looks beautiful. So our track is ready. You can see on screen the track is ready. You can select any color as per your wish. What I'm going to do, I'm going to duplicate this. Here I need 3 such kind of screens. Now here in these 3 screens, I will specify it first. The first one I am going to specify for start. Okay. The second one I am going to make for you did it. If I'm going to win the game, this screen should be come. And the third one I will make it for game over. Okay, this one is done. Now for that, what I'm going to do, I will type one message here, that is you did it. Now what I'm going to do, I increase the size and this one is done. Yes. Now the next one I'm going to prepare for game over. Make it red color. Okay. Here I will type game over. Yes. Again I'm going to increase the size of this. Oh, make it center. Yes. You can see our 3 background is ready. First one start, you did it and game over. Is it simple? Yes. First I will choose my start backdrop and go back to coding part. Now what should I do? Here we need some sprites like cars and also hearts, which is not available on these sprites. You can see over here there are no life hearts and there is no car which I want. I don't want these cars. I want some sports car. For that, what should I do? Here we have an option to download it. So we can upload the sprite from the internet or from your system and you can use it over here. Like I have downloaded some sprites like cars and hearts and I can use these sprites in my game. So I'm going to download it. like this car I want. Okay, now you can see it's importing. Yeah, my car is here. I'll make its size little small. I don't want this much big. Make it 30. Okay, yeah, this one's fine. And also I'll change the direction. So I'll make it like this. Okay, yes, isn't it look beautiful? Yes, it's beautiful sports car. And I'll fix it over here. Now what I want, I also want the opponent car. So I'm going to download it, opponent car also. Yeah, here is my opponent car. This one size also I'm going to decrease it, make it 30. Okay, we have opponent car. And also I want some hearts over here to show the lifeline. First you need to show the 3 red heart, and then afterwards if your 1 life is loose, the heart become 2 and 1 empty heart it should be shown. So on the basis of that we need 4 different type of costume. 3 red hearts, then 2 red hearts, then 1 red hearts, and then all plain hearts. For that I need to create my sprite in costume. So then I will go to paint, and here I'm going to customize my sprite by using different costumes. Here I'm going to upload my costume and I will choose red heart. It's importing. Yeah, there is my heart. Convert to bitmap, and now select it. I'll decrease the size of this heart. It's fine. Now what I'm going to do, I'll make it copy and paste. Yes, all my 3 hearts are here. Our heart is ready, and now you can paste it as per your position wherever you want. So you can use these hearts to show on your screen. I want at this position on my screen, so I will paste it here. Doesn't it look beautiful? Yes. Same kind of that I am going to create my other 3 costumes. So I'll duplicate it. Next, this empty one I don't want. Okay, what kind of change I want in this one? Here I want 1 heart should be empty. Again I'm going to download my other costume, and here you can see my heart is came. Convert to bitmap. You can copy this costume and you can put it here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to reduce its size, take it, replace with 1 red heart and put 1 this empty heart. You can see. Now this one I'm going to delete. See, our second screen is ready. Now we'll go to the third one. Same thing. Okay, now you'll see our all screens are ready. 3 hearts, 2 hearts, 1 heart, and no hearts. Doesn't it look beautiful? Yes. Here we'll give the naming. Like this one I will give 3 lives, 2 lives. This one is 1 life, and next one no lives. The naming convention is also done. Here also I will give the name lives. Done. Now we'll start with the coding from the background part. Here I have the 3 backgrounds, and on the basis of that I will set when this background going to change. The condition is if our score is reached to 50, then you did it, backdrop should be shown, and if your all 3 lives are gone, automatically your backdrop should become, that is game over. Before we are going to start the coding for the backdrop, we need to create our variable. We need 3 variable over here. First one, that is go to make a variable, and here I will type score. Okay, that's it. Score is over here. The second one I want life. Here the second one. And the third one I want speed. Okay, my all variables are here. In speed we can change the format to show the speed. So here I'll going to click right over here, and there are many options. I want to choose the slider one. So you can see as the speed gets changed, the slider position is also get changed. So all 3 variables are here. Now we'll start with the coding of backdrop. So I'll select my backdrop over here. First of all I want when the green flag clicked, which sprite should become. That is my first one, the start one. Here I'm going to choose the look block, and I'm going to switch my backdrop is not to game over, that is start. whenever I just click the green flag, the backdrop, it should come start. Then afterwards, I'm going to set my score, my lives and the speed. For that, I'm going to variable, and here I will take the set block 3 times because I need to set my all 3 variables. The lives I want 3, and my score it should be 0, and my speed I want to take it at -1, so here I will take it -5, and the speed is going to increase by passing every single second. Now first you want to check this. Okay, like see, my score, life and speed all are set. Now I want my score should be going to change after every second. As I pass 1 second on the track, my score also get increased by 1 and speed also increase by 0.2. So for that I'm going to use the forever block, and here again I'm going to use my variable. That time I will choose change, that is 2 times. First I want my score should be changed by 1, and my speed it should be changed by -0.2. As per that value, speed get increases accordingly. And here I will give some time break, wait for 1 second. So on the basis of that, every 1 second the speed get changed. Do you want to see? You can see in every second the speed and score is get changed continuously. Till now we have not set the movement point for the car, that's why the car is staying on the track. But as per the time, these values are changing. And one more interesting point I want, whenever I'm going to start the game, there is some interesting sound should be played. For that I'm going to choose again the event block, and here I want the forever block and one interesting sound. So I'll go to the sound, and here I don't want this pop one, and I'm going to search, choose the sound. Okay, I'll go to loop because I want the long music, and here what I'm going to select, okay, odd song, like see, yeah, it's good. Make it little softer, then it would be good. Yeah, okay, fine, sounds nice. Make it stop, go back to code, and I'll go to select the sound and choose play sound until done. See the effect. Oh wow, doesn't it look interesting? Yes, our score is set, speed is set, lights are set, and sounds are set. So this is the coding regarding the backdrop. Now we'll choose our lives. Now we'll start the coding for the heart. For the heart, I want, whenever I just click on the green flag, my 3 heart costume, it should be visible, and the position should be set on X and Y at which position it has currently. So I will choose X9 and Y10. You can change it, like suppose I will make it 0 and this one also 0, and what should happen, you can see it's come little bit on track. So I'll make it 9 and this one is 10. So you can see, okay, it's on position right now. Now I'm going to set the look also, so the sprite should not change. For that I'm going to choose switch my costume, and this one I will choose 3 lives. Now the next thing I want, whenever the blue car is touched to the yellow car, there is some kind of broadcast message should be pop up. For that I'm going to create the broadcast message that is affected. I'm going to event block, and here I'm going to create one message that is affected. Okay, this message is created. I want to receive the message here for my heart. For that I'm going to choose my receive message, and here I will choose affected. Then afterwards, whenever I'm going to receive this affected message, what should happen? 1 heart should be missed and life should be reduced. To show this condition, I'm going to use the control block. Here I'm going to choose if block, and in this if block the condition is very simple. If the life become 2, because whenever the car is touched to the yellow car, your 1 life is going to decrease, and as your 1 life is get reduced, automatically the costume of hearts should be changed. For that I'm going to choose operator block, and here I will choose the equal one and place it over here. I'm going to choose my variable that is lives. If the life value become 2, what should happen? The costume should be changed. And here again I'll switch costume, and here it should be choose 2 lives. The same thing is going to repeat with little changes. For I'm going to duplicate it, place it over here, again duplicate it and place it over here. And now if we have only 1 life, 1 life costume should be shown, and if there is 0 life, it should be no life. It's very simple. Yes. And if there is no life, which background should become? Background is also going to switch, that is game over. Isn't it interesting? And if the game over, what should happen? Everything should be stop. For that I'm going to use the control block, and here I'm going to use stop all. These are the simple condition belongs to the heart. We have done with our 2 things. One is our heart sprite and another one is our backdrop. Now we are going to choose some more sprites to make this game more interesting. I want there are some buildings or should move continuously, so it will look like the car is running in the town. For that I'm going to choose the building sprite. Here I will type building. Okay, the buildings are here. So I'll select this one, building, make it size little small. Let me try with the 50. Okay. Yeah, it looks nice. Now I'll see how many costume it has. Oh, it has so many costumes. Great. Can we duplicate it? Make it more interesting. One building this side and one building another side of road. So I'll make it duplicate this sprite and place it over here. This is the building 2. I don't want the same building should be come over here. So I'll go to the costume of this and I'll select the first building which we should observe, that is this one. So you can see both sides different buildings are visible, and when the track is moved it will appear like this building is also changing continuously. Now one more important sprite I want to put it over here, that is one white line which you can see on the road. For that I'm going to create one more sprite. Go to paint. I want the white lines. So for that I'm going to choose my white color. Okay. And now afterwards I choose this square. Make it shape. Okay. Make it short. And place it in between the roads. Make it little small. Now I'll back to the code and place it at the right position. And then I will make it height. Okay. It's here only, you can see. We have done with the coding with the hearts and the backdrops. What I need to do the coding for my buildings, my cars and my white strip which appear on the road. Now we are going to start the coding for the building. First I am going to select my first building, that is this one. I want to choose this building, and here I am going to do the coding for that. What I want for that? I want the building should be move continuously as the track is moving. In this game, when the buildings are moving from the both sides, it's appear like the track is moving continuously. So for that, to show the movement of track, we should do the coding for building. To show the movement of track, we should do the coding for building first. For that, I am going to even block, and here I will select when the green flag click. When the green flag click, I want the building should become from the top part. For that, I am going to set its X and Y axis. When the flag click, it should start moving from the top. Position, it should be minus 190 and here 180 y-axis. So that is the position I want for the building. I want this process run continuously. For that I am going to choose the forever block, and afterwards I want here set when the building reach to till this point, again the building come from the top. It will look like something is moving and the building costume also should change. Then it will look like the track is moving and new buildings are coming one by one. For that, first I am going to set my y-axis. I am going to motion block, and here I will set change y by. It should be changed according to the speed get changed, because speed is going to change every second. On the basis of that, y value is also get changed. Then it will move along to the speed. Afterwards, I want the if condition, and in this I want when the building is reached to till this point, it again move back to the same position. For that, I am going to choose the operator block, and here I will choose greater than, and here I will choose y position, and this y position, if it is greater than minus 135, what should happen? It again should back to the same position, means again go back to the x and y same position. For that, again I am going to motion block, and here I will choose x and y axis. Here the same value will type minus 190 and y value 180. This thing should be repeat continuously, but the costume should change. First I will show you how it will work. Like you can see. Isn't it look interesting? Yes, but you can see the costume is not changing. For that, what should I do? I'll go to the look block, and here I will select next costume. By the using this block, you can see the new building will come. Let's see. It's working nicely, right? Okay. The same code we are going to do for the second building. Just what we need to do, we'll take the whole coding for the next building. Now you can see the coding coming for the second building as well. The same movement I want for this, and the position is also get fixed. Only y axis should be changed. It should be in positive side. For that I need to make it positive, and then you will see the result. Oh, doesn't look like car are moving. Actually the building are moving, but it appear like the cars are driving. Here these hearts should be appear on top. For that, go to the heart block, and here we'll choose looks, and it should become, go to front layer. Yes, then you will see it's working fine. Yes, we are going to do the coding for our white strips, which is hidden now. You can see it's up here. I want to do this strip coding also, because when the buildings are moving, it's look like the side tracks are moving. When this strip also moving, it's really appear like the car is driving on the road. For that, I'm going to choose this sprite. I'm going to event block. When the green flag click, first I want to set its position. For that, I'm going to choose, go to x and y axis, and its position should be x0 and y 180, because should come from the center point and from the top. So that's one is done. Then afterwards, I want this cycle is going to repeat 3 times. For that, I'm going to use control block and repeat actions and type 3, because this line should become continuously. I'm going to use look block. Here show, it's going to create its clone. For that, I'm going to use a control block, and it's going to create its clone continuously, and then going to hide. I want to add some time control. For that, I'm going to use wait 1 second. So this thing is going to be done after 1 second. Now I want when it's going to start as a clone. When it's going to start as a clone, what should happen? Same thing, the y-axis should be changed as per the speed. For that, I'm going to choose the forever block, and here the speed should be changed as per the y value. For that, I'm going to select motion block, the change y by according to what? According to speed. Same as the building one. As the building also gets changed its speed as per the y-axis change, same thing has happened with this line. Then afterwards, the same condition, if the y value is reached to from plus 180 to minus 180, again the same thing should be repeat. For that, I'm going to operator block. I will choose the equal one. Here I will choose the y position is equal to minus 180. Then what should happen? It should be reached again back to the same position from where it start. For that, I'm going to choose go to x and y. Okay, now you'll see the result. Right? It's moving continuously. Now only the coding for our sports cars are left. So we'll start with a racing car. There are some conditions we want for that, and according to that we'll do the coding for this car. First, whenever if it is hit the opponent car, it should be blink like it's create an accident, and on the basis of that, when it's blink, one life should be reduced. And we want it should be moved by using left and right arrow key at any place on the track. But if it touch this gray line, then also your life should be reduced. So these are the major conditions which we use for our racing car. So let's start the coding for that. First I'm going to choose the event blocks. It should show first, and for that I'm using the show block, and also I'm going to set its position. For that I'm going to motion block, and I will choose x and y axis, and x axis I want it 0, and the y axis I want it should be -120. And you can see, yes, this is the position I want when I start my game. And then afterwards it should be moved to the front layer, because you can see the white strip come over here. I want it should be come to the front position. For that I'm going to look block, and here I want to select go to the front layer. Now you'll see the white line come downside, right? Great. Now what should I do? I want to use the right and left arrow key, and on the basis of that it should move left and right side. But here if I move the left and right side and it's not moving appear like till the car, it not look so good. For that I'm going to create some costume for my racing car. I'm going to costume, and here I'm going to duplicate this. Okay, one more time. Okay, now I want to little bit tilt this one at the right side. So for that change into bitmap and select this one. I'm going to tilt little bit this one. Okay, you can see, yes, it's look nice. Now the same thing I'm going to this one, and I'll select convert to bitmap, select my car, and here this one I'm going to rotate this side. Yeah, now it's look like it's turning to left side, is turning to right side. This one I will take the right side. I will type right over here, and for this I want left. Okay, it's done. Now we'll do the coding. First, at the normal position I want it should be on the correct position. For that I'm going to choose the control block. Here I will choose the forever block, and I will set its look to the not right, I want the normal car. And then afterwards I'm going to choose the if block. If the condition is what? If I press the right arrow key, it should be tilt to the right side and move 7 steps to the x-axis at the right side. For that I'm using the sensing block, and here I will choose when the right arrow key press, and what should happen? It's going to change the x-axis. For that I'm going to choose the motion block, and here change x by 7. The look also get changed. You can see, switch the costume to the right side. See the result? If I press the right arrow key, it's move like this. With the same coding we are going to do for the left arrow key. So I'm going to duplicate this, and I will place it here. Very easy. Then select the left arrow key and make it -7, and then choose the left costume. Now you can see the result. It's moving nicely, right? Okay. Now the same thing we are going to do for up arrow, and we place it over here. Make it little small the size so it will can easy to visible. I'm going to select the up arrow, and here not the x value, we need to change the y value. For that I'm going to select the y axis, and here we are not going to switch any costume. The costume should be the normal one which we have selected, and the forever condition. Here I will put the 7, and the same block I'm going to duplicate again, and I will place it over here. Do the little change, down arrow, and this value should be in negative. Done. Now all the keys will work: up arrow, down arrow, left arrow, and the right arrow. Now I want whenever my racer car if touched to the yellow car, or also this gray line, it should be show affected. It means its one life should be reduced. For that I'm going to choose again the if condition, and here I want the two senses. One is the color senses and another one for the opponent car. For that I'm going to operator block, and here I will choose the OR condition. And here I will put the OR condition, and now I am going to choose the sensing block. First, for the touch basis, touch what? It's going to touch the car 1, which is our opponent car. I can change the naming of this car. I'll make it opponent car. Yes. On the basis of that, we can select over here. So it's mentioned opponent car. And next one, I want to touch the color senses. For that, I'm going to use this color senses block. And the color, I'm going to specify as per this color which I'm choosing. For that, I'm going to choose pick color, and I'll select this gray line. And on the basis of that, what should happen? The broadcast message which we have created here, if you remember, that is affected one. For that, I'm going to choose it broadcast affected. For that, I'm going to event block, and what I'm going to broadcast over here, it affected. I also want to change my backdrop when my score reached to 50. For that, I'm going to choose again if condition, and here I want to set my score. For that, I'm going to choose operator block, make it 50, and variable score 50. Which backdrop should be show? For that, the backdrop should be show you did it. Yes. You can see when the score reached to 50, it should be show you did it. And everything should be stopped that time. You can see when I'm going to click on the green flag, and here when if I try to touch to the gray line, you can see the heart is not reducing. Here we have set it show the affected, but what should happen? The heart should be reduced. For that, we need to set the costume according to the car going to touch to the line. I want whenever it receive affected. If it is received affected, first of all, it should back to the same position from where it start. That is X value 0 and Y value minus 120. I am going to motion block, and here I will set its position first, and that should be 0 minus 120. And change the lifeline by minus 1. Means the life should be reduced. I want when the life is should reduce, it should be blink for a few seconds, so you can easily visualize the car is affected and one life is gone. For that, I use the hide and show looks, hide block, then afterwards wait for 0.1 second, and then afterwards show, and then afterwards again wait for 0.1 second, and this thing I will repeat twice. I'm going to duplicate this, and I will place it over here. Same thing. Now you'll see the result. When I'm going to try to touch the gray lines, see the effect, and your one life is reduced. Right? It's working very nice. Oh wow. Now you can see the coding for our racing car is also done. Isn't it interesting? Yes. Now the last one is our opponent car. Here it's very simple. It should be removed to the random position. It can appear anytime, and for that, when the car hit to that, it should show the effect. It's very simple. It can come from any position randomly, and on the basis of that, it should appear and disappear. And when it reaches to this side, again it come back from the top side. For this, first I'm going to event block, and also I want to set the speed. For this, it should be 0. Take the set block, and here I'll set the speed, that should be 0. Now in the next one, I'll make it one position. I'm going to fix it. I want whenever it's appear from the top, and its X value might be anything you can take. I will take the Y value should be 180, and X value you can choose as per your wish. I'll make it minus 60, and here I'll choose 180. When I just click on the green flag, its position should be here. Like you can see, I'll set this position. Okay. You can choose anyone from this side to this side, any position you can choose. Now I'm going to choose the forever block and set the change value of Y. Here I will choose change Y by speed, because it should be changed according to speed. Same thing for this. If here the Y value is more than minus 35, again it should going to be hide and come from the top position and the random time. I'll choose the operator block, greater sign. Here I will choose the y position till what? Till minus 135, and it should be going to height, and there I will choose height. You should take a pause because we want it should come suddenly. For that I'm going to choose the weight block, and it should be pick random. In 1 to 3 seconds it can come anytime. Again back on the track. Any 1 to 3 seconds it can come back, and then again it's going to show. For that I'm using the show block, and the position also should be random. For that I'm again going to choose the motion block, and here I will choose the x and y axis, and it should be pick random in x axis. Y axis is fixed, that is coming from the 180, but the x axis it can change. For that I'm going to choose pick random, and here I will set the value from minus 70 to 70. Now you can see the effect. Oh, I forgot one more coding. Okay, let's again go back to the backdrop. Here I want to set when I receive you did it, that game should be stop. For that I'm going to choose event block, and here I will receive when I receive you did it. The costume look should be changed. Use the switch backdrop to what? It should be you did it, and everything should be stop. I will choose a control block and use stop all. Now I'll see the result. Okay, we'll see on big screen. Let's enjoy the game. Okay. Oh, I saved it. Oh my god. It's coming any side. Okay. Oh my. One time I touch. Oh my god. Oh, 2 times. Only 1 life left. Game over. You want to do it again? Okay. This car is coming from any side. Oh my god. My heart, one heart lost. Oh, 30, 35. Oh my god. Oh my god, only 1 life left. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, finally I reached my 50 score. Do you want to make this game? I hope you enjoy that. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so you will not miss the latest update. For the more information, you can visit our website kodexacademy.com. With this note, we conclude the session. We'll see you in next session. Bye-bye.